I'm going to be discussing about, um, in my opinion, the confusion of several popular manga and anime series, which for the most part I haven't really, you know, I only just, read like uh, the Wikipedia or the fan websites, or maybe like the first few pages of it, or first, just a glimpse search on the internet. So we're gonna be discussing about Naruto, One Piece, and another one. Um, let's see. The thing about Naruto is that the main plot is, aspiring to be ninjas. Um, Regardless if you watched the anime or read the series, the confusing part is that it's just the confusion is that for the most part, like most of the Asian Americans, you probably, like they don't seem to, for the most part, ninjas is like it's just not very relatable, because for the most part, we live in a modern age, and because we live in a modern age, you know, military and wars are not fought by, those type of things. They're fought by far more sophisticated technology and weaponry that obviously is far more modern, so and advanced. So, um, well, what's confusing about it is that, it's just that, um, the idea is that, there's a little bit of magic with the, techniques, and it gets very advanced. Obviously, I've not read the series to the extent, but or watched the anime to the extent. So clearly, the concepts progressively get more advanced, and the more you read or watch through the the season. So, and it's just that the thing is with ninjas is that, um, they're not particularly a concept that's particularly, um, they're not very. It's not cool, basically. So, it's just that it takes a little bit of effort in order to, appreciate them, right? So, and obviously, the author did an amazing job at, um, because like the author, and obviously led to the adaptation to the anime, did an amazing job at introducing the concepts to the viewer, so that, or reader, viewer, so that they would appreciate it. And, then, however, other authors have not done have not been successful. So the thing that's confusing is that nobody reads those, um, uh, or watches those ones first, because a lot of them have not been dubbed to the English language. So because they haven't watched those ones first, they watch Naruto first, but they don't watch the other ones first, the less successful ones first. There can be confusion because, you know obviously the different different authors have different visions of what they think ninjas should be like, and because of that, um, it can confuse a lot of people. All right, let's move on to One Piece. So One Piece is basically, about treasure hunting, and a similar idea, incorporating magic or whatever. So obviously the thing is, what people don't understand about, um, adventuring, or treasure hunting, is that, it's actually not as easy. It's actually a lot more difficult than people realize. Um, and much similar to that, there have been other. And I'm not really going to tell you what the examples are, but there have been other, you know, offers that have tried the idea of an adventure theme. The other offers haven't been successful compared to. Now, if you notice, I don't actually know the names of the. I don't know the exact names of the offer. I'm sorry about that. That is something. That is because I am not actually a fan of these series. However, I've done a little bit of venturing into it, and because of that, I can explain to you the confusion. Not necessarily because that I'm not saying that some people don't like this series. It's just that um, a lot of people have the reasons for not liking it. But um, basically, treasure hunting. There have been lots of approaches to it where it's like it's risky, but also that the also what's common theme is that the main characters either don't have parents or have a very unusual background that's very different from you know. So the idea is that the author wants to this they don't want to mention things that are they understand that the audience reader anime watcher doesn't want to watch something boring like at the moment they want to watch anything on school, right? Because school is they don't want to they want because they already many of them, even if they're homeschooled, they get the idea that that's not what they want to you know focus their attention on. So it's like a business, you have the customer approaches the store. um there's a lot of opportunity before because then like the goal of a business is not to have empty stores with no customers. That's not ideal, right? So it's the author wants to keep the viewers' attention to watching the series. So however, like no again, part of it is because there aren't that many dubs, but also because the less successful um other series, um they even if they have English adaptations, um they are not as successful for a lot of reasons. Um because perhaps their approach to treasure hunting is more realistic. They may or maybe they have different ideas. I'm not going to provide the specifics. For example, what do I mean by this? So, for example, Paul Allen is somebody who has died in 2018, and he has lent his expensive yacht for treasure hunting. So, obviously, it's this is a real world example. So clearly, there's less emphasis on practical treasure hunting, and and then also the important thing is to the details of the characters. Um, like why does the main character, have this interaction, and why disorder? This is very important, right? Because like um the focus is not to have like a clue based approach where you find a clue and then it leads to another clue. No. That is an incorrect approach. That would basically be very boring to anyone who's reading or watching it, right? So that would that would just not hook the attention of the. So I hope you kind of understand um, um, the confusion behind it, because treasure hunting is something that a lot of parents might understand. However, they may not understand, the reason why certain things are more successful than others. So